All right, everybody, and welcome to another broadcast of Monica at Home. I am your lovely little chocolate treat of the evening, Miss Monica Foster of www.monicaf.com, and of course, the website that I made for this particular broadcast, monicaathome.com. And welcome back to the show. For those of you who are watching for the first time, Monica at Home is just a little show that I put together that's all about my takes on adult industry news, gossip, events, happenings, all kinds of stuff. It's also about dating, relationships. If you happen to have questions about sex and I happen to have the answer, I'll give you that too. But nowadays the show is becoming more and more about me, Monica Foster, and just my transition and events that are happening in my life. Because for those of you who know me, I actually started as a computer tech and electronic tech, but then I got into exotic dancing. Then I got into webcamming pretty much simultaneously. When I got into exotic dancing, then I decided to get into porn, which I outline at great length on my website, gettingintoporn.com. Then I decided to move away from being in front of the camera on porn, which again, I talk about at great length on my blog, gettingoutofporn.com. And, the show's just about all kinds of stuff. But I'm just really happy that people, for whatever reason, enjoy watching. So let's see, I missed last Friday's show and I do apologize for that, but I'll tell you why. I was hanging out with a friend of mine who goes by the name of Julie Meadows, and you can check her out on her blog, www.juliemeadows.com. I'll go ahead and put all these URLs in the chat room. Actually, all of you should go and check out her most recent blog because it has a really comprehensive video attached to it, which goes over the Pink Cross's 2009 tax return. Yeah, now for those of you who aren't aware, the Pink Cross is an organization whose mission is to assist adult talents in their transition away from porn and to help, I suppose, notify and educate the public as far as how porn assists in our deterioration of our society. But Julie Meadows' husband decides to go ahead and give a real breakdown as far as where the donations might be going. So I do strongly encourage everyone to go and look at that video. It's very well done. Julie actually did a phenomenal job in editing it and splicing everything together, putting it all together. Very impressed by the video. It's extremely informative. So everyone go check that out. And let me go ahead and say hello to everyone in the chat room. Hey there, Richard, and hey there, Scotty Spade. How's everyone doing tonight? I have a few notes as far as things I want to talk about tonight. The Exxxotica convention just happened in LA. Did I go? No. But I did notice that there seems to be a big lack in photos and coverage. Could it be because Exxxotica decided not to, to charge for anyone using their coined name, Exxxotica, in their after parties? I don't know. But being that the convention just happened, maybe that's why there hasn't been that much coverage or videos from it or photos or anything. But from what I can see, there just weren't that many people there. Now, for those of you who are curious as to the photos from this past Exxxotica convention, go to lukeisback.com, and it's one of the most recent posts. You can see some pictures and everything, but I don't even think it was that crowded. I've heard through the grapevine that it wasn't. Is it because of the economy? Is it because of, all the things politically having to do with the adult entertainment industry right now? I really don't know, but read you guys a story that LukeFord.com put up in relation to why there might not be a lot of coverage of Exxxotica this time around. Thought it was a bit of a funny post. That was very funny actually, because it goes over how the other adult industry conventions don't seem to be such sticklers about utilizing the name of their convention for after parties and promotion, but for some reason Exxxotica does. So let me read this to y'all. This is by Ryan Razor. You can read the thing in its entirety on LukeFord.com. It says, "This just in. Those planning a Christmas party this year might want to think twice about it, unless of course they have contacted Santa Claus and licensed the use of the name Christmas. Any person or persons caught having fun in the name of Christmas will be pursued to the greatest extent of the law. Sounds stupid? Well, although this Christmas story was just a joke, turns out the story has some base in truth. A recent industry lawyer via Twitter, who goes by the name @PornLaw, has made some not-so-vague threats to any promoters hosting a party without first licensing the use of the event name Exxxotica. I can't tell you how many AVN awards parties, pre-parties, and after-parties I have been to in my life, and I'm sure all of them didn't pay AVN a fee for the right to celebrate the award show. I could be wrong, but AVN seems to go out of their way to encourage people partying to celebrate the award nominations and wins. For a while now, I've been hearing rumors about companies who are hard up for money that have been trying to make extra money through pushy and aggressive lawyers. In fact, there is one adult studio who themselves are having some serious legal troubles that have recently found themselves very hard up for cash. Years prior, they had made several verbal agreements to use several scenes or parts of those scenes for marketing purposes to various websites. There was nothing ever put in writing, but what I heard, it was all a very casual arrangement. Then one day, they found themselves in dire need of money. Their lawyer came up with the great idea to go after those people who don't have written permission to use their trademarked material. One inside source tells me that the lawyers always go for $150,000 per trademark violation, but oftentimes they go after a company just to get them to settle for a quick $10,000 to $20,000. The economy is bad, I get it, but this is a new low, even for our industry who has made billions on the down and dirty. So I've made a decision of my own," says Ryan Razor. "I personally find these kinds of douchey lawyers annoying, so I will not be spending my money to attend the Exxxotica show this year or in the future. Nor will I be posting any stories about it, including all those press releases about so-and-so appearing or so-and-so having a party. Just to be clear here, I get wanting to protect your trademark, but there is a vast difference between protecting your trademark and just being an annoying bitch." I agree. And that, I think a lot of people agree with Mr. Ryan Razor. And most likely that's why there wasn't a lot of Exxxotica coverage this year, which is unfortunate because some of my favorite stars seem to have been there. But, it's kind of silly to try to shoot yourself in the foot like that. So, whatever. Again, you can check that story out, or that editorial out on LukeFord.com. And actually,